Okay, Piatti update 2. Here it is, sitting on a box. The body there's not going to be much I'm going to have to deal with for that, other than tyres, which are 7-inch, and it's the same as an A model Lambretta, so they exist in the world. We can solve that with money. The engine stripped down. Casings look fine. We've got a couple of things. Oh, interesting. It's full of the world's rarest bearings. So the likes of this, nothing wrong with this one. I'm going to use it again. But it is a 35 inside, 70 outside, and 10 mil thick. That's the part number. Somewhere there. Can you see that? I can't. There it is. There. 98702. Anyways, if you can find one, you're doing better than me. But the whole engine's just full of weird shit like that. But we can get through most of that, not a problem. We have a couple of headaches. Nothing that we can't work through. Where we start? The cruciform is a little bit worn out. Can you see? She's a little bit rounded out in the edges. Now, I have options. I have drawings of these from my buddy Nick. So I can either have one made, maybe I can get the ends built up. I don't know, but that's serviceable. We can make a new one of them. The big end, I've got that off with my engineer at the moment. We've got a couple of options. We're going to try just skimming out. It's a little bit worn in the big end. Skimming out that by like a thou, just to make the surface nice again and not go through the hardening. And we can make an oversized big end pin, which is a thou bigger as well, and hopefully use the same big end bearing, because that's the world's rarest bearing as well. Failing that, there is a Japanese conrod which Nick put me onto, which will open machine up a new big end, and that will go in and will work lovely. So there's options for that too. The biggest headache I've got is the piston and bore are worn out, and they're not just a little bit outside of spec, they are hugely outside of spec. And of course, look at this little thing. It is a piston unlike any other. So I have options. Wasner has made them before to my buddy Nick's specifications, and they're nice pistons. They still have them on file, and they said they will make a minimum of 4 at a king's ransom per piston. So we can do it. It's just going to cost a lot of money, and we're going to get 3 extra pistons. The second option I have is I found a place in pt2 who do very, very high-end CNC machining. If I take them this and some of the drawings that we've got to try and get an oversized piston, they should be able to do it. And they said, yeah, we can do it. It'll cost a lot. Now, I don't know what cost a lot means in comparison to having 4 pistons made by people who already have the drawings. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to play a bit of a game of let's see who can give me the best deal, best bang for your buck. But either way, we can make that work. And other than that, I think we're going to be okay. I haven't even looked at the electrics yet. A lot of them look like they're very British, and we'll swap out with stuff like a Bantam, but you know, British Spares has got a whole lot of stuff online, so hopefully we can just blunder our way through that and get a result. So yeah, that's where we're at with this. So this is going to wait for a little while until I figure out what we're doing with the piston, really. Nothing else of note really in here. Jim's getting a Penasco freshen up. The SS180 over there got in and runs and is all the torque. 210 with a PX piston and standard gearing and a BGM big box exhaust. It's awesome. Goes really. Hills just won't be a problem anymore. Rogers Monza ate the reeds, so we put new reeds in that. That's going to go home any day. Oh, Indian, that's sort of fallen by the wayside a little bit because I'm busy doing stuff where people pay me to do the work. Lovely people that you are. But I did spend a bit of time the last couple of days. I got a carburetor secondhand and I've just gone through and rebuilt that. And it's freaking awesome. Lovely, lovely stuff. And bolted heads on finally. So yeah. Yeah, hurry up and wait with Piatti as we were at. Otherwise, rock and roll. Ka kite anō.